Hi everyone, welcome to my second In My Mailbox vlog. The first book I got this week is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Thank you very much to Book Stacks on Deck. I won it in one of their giveaways. Both my brother and I have already read this, but we love dystopias, and since we borrowed the copy that we read from my friend, we're really glad to have our own copy now. And I have another dystopia, The Fox Inheritance by Mary Pearson. I haven't read The Adoration of Gina Fox yet, so having this will give me a reason to check it out from the library. And I'm not sure where this copy came from. It could have come from Holt in group, but I've also entered giveaways for it, so it might have come from one of them, and nobody told me about it. From Bookmooch, I got The Forest Lover by Susan Vreeland. It's about Emily Carr. She was a Canadian artist before World War I. And she did a lot of stuff about the Canadian wilderness and Native American tribes. So ostensibly, I'm reading this for AP Art History, even though I love historical fiction, and I thought it looked really good anyway. Susan Vreeland also wrote several other books. Girl in Hyacinth Blue is probably her most famous one, but a lot of other art history books. From Library Thing member giveaways, I got Burmese Refugees by T.F. Roden. It's subtitled Letters from the Thai Burma Border, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what it has to say. From Gallery and Pocket Book Tours on Book Blogs, I got Ghost on Black Mountain by Anne Height. It's about Depression era North Carolina up in the mountains. It's really good so far. I'm not a big fan of her writing. She's coming off of writing short stories, and so sometimes stuff seems rushed and not developed enough, but I stayed up kind of late reading it last night because I got really into it. It's kind of, well, Ghost on Black Mountain. It's kind of a ghost story. There's a lot of similarities to other books and folklore about women who pretty much killed their husbands up on mountains. I also got Promise the Night by Michaela McColl, who also wrote Prisoners in the Palace, which came out earlier. This is published by Chronicle Books, and I got it from Library Thing Early Reviewers. And I really hate it when they put the stickers over the cover. This one is about Beryl Markham, who was one of, the early female aviators. But what's interesting about this one is that it takes place in Africa, like during her childhood, teenage years, before she was an aviator. There's not that much historical fiction that filters down here from about Africa, so I'm really looking forward to that one. And these didn't come in my mailbox, but I got my textbooks for my AP classes this week, which I was really excited about because last year it took like a month for them to get here, and I hate using the online book. So this is my humongous art history book. It's really heavy and just completely huge. And I got biology, psychology, and a tiny human geography book compared to the art history book. So this one won't break my back when I try to carry it, but the art history book will. What came in your mailbox this week?